Hey, welcome back to another video of Fishing in 3D. I spent most of the winter in my house with my 3D printer designing parts for our kayaks because we don't have much room on them, so we have to utilize the space that we have. So that's kind of what I do. I build custom kayak parts, and today I've got one right here that I want to show you. This is a low profile mount. It's a 4-rod rod holder. It's about 9.5 inches long and about 1 inch thick. It fits on your track right here. It's got the T-bolt on the bottom. It's really secure. It's good and strong. The top mount will actually unscrew in case you just don't want it on there. But I made that for a purpose, and I'll show you exactly why in just a minute. But anyway, the purpose of this video is this rod mount. Even though you may see a lot of other things on my kayak that we're not talking about today, if you want to, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll cut you a video just on that particular part. But I've got some more videos coming out in the next day or two. I do build some stuff that are going in the receiver hitches of our pickups and stuff, so I'll show you that later on. But anyway, getting back to the rod holders, this is a low profile, and the reason I built the low profile is because when you pull up next to docks or something, you got your rods sticking out there, they'll get banged up and broken and everything, and you're fighting a fish and you got your rods hung out there, and now you're having to dip over your rods to try to get that fish in. And I thought, gosh, there's got to be a better way. So after about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 months of prototyping and stuff, I think I've come up with a really great idea on how to solve that, and I'll show you. I'm gonna turn my cell phone on. First off, what I was trying to do was build something that wouldn't be in my way, whether it's landing fish or getting next to docks or whatever. I just wanted easy access. I wanted to carry as many rods as I could here, and so I built a real low profile rod holder that goes down the side of the kayak, as you can see there. Moving on up here, I have changed these lines up. This is just my prototype. I've got them where they're solid up here and they hook down here in case you want to run the top piece. It doesn't get in your way. Sorry about the camera thing. I hadn't cut one in a long time, a video in a long time, so I don't really have my wits about me yet. But anyway, you can go back and you see where my steering rod, my trolling motor, right here, it slides through the top holder right there, and that's why I say I don't run a rod on my top right. That's why I have removed this one right here. It's brass inserted, so you can screw it in, screw it out. If you want to run 4 rods in it, have at it. You're good to go. But that's the way they fit. I'll come back here and give you a back view. They just lay right down the side of that kayak, just pretty as you please. Over here, I actually have another set over here that I store my paddle on. Not necessarily that I need a paddle, because I do have a pedal drive and a motor, but sometimes, you know, you kind of get in a spot to where you need to push off, so I still carry the paddle. I wanted it out of my way because I'll probably never use it. I do have room on my kayak for an extra rod over here if I wanted to carry it. And if I didn't have the pulse width modulator in the way and my fish finder, I could actually run another rock here. So if you run 1 set, you can run this total of 4 rods. If you run 2 sets, you can run a total of 8 rods that are all contoured to the boat. And I've got a bunch of other things on here. I built my own arm right here. I built my engine mount here. There's another rod holder, and I don't actually use it for a rod holder. It's whenever I'm in travel, I take my flagpole and I lay it down, and it lays down in that cradle right there, and I just throw a strap across it, and it travels really well. Camera mounts with solar boxes on the back. That way you can put your solar boxes back here and run your 3D cameras, or run your cameras just about as long as you'd want to stay out and fish. Also, I built extensions for my rudder, which I never use because I built a new rudder for it, so I'll never use this factory rudder. I've got drink holders that go underneath the seat. I've got holders that will hold your catch boards, 26 and 30, 32 or 36 inch. I don't think it'll hold the 48 inch for some reason. Don't know. I'm working with a guy out of state right now to tell me what's going on with that. And then up front, got the shorter version of it right there. But anyway, I'll cut videos on all this stuff, or if you got questions or comments, put them down below. And I've got these up on my personal website, which is fishinginthreed.com. They're going to be on eBay, and they're going to be on Etsy. So if it's something you're interested in, give me a look at and see if you like them or not.